Makapangyarihang Diyos, dakila ang iyong pangalan at ang pag-ibig mo sa amin ay walang kapantay. Ikaw ang bukal ng aming pag-asa at karatagan. Sa kabila ng maraming pagsubok sa taong nagdaan, nagpapasalamat kami sa patuloy mong mga biyaya, lalo na sa kalusugan at buhay. Hiling namin ang patuloy mong paggabay upang kami ay laging magkaisa at mamuhay ng matiwasay. Gabayan mo po ang mga namumuno sa aming lungsod upang ang kanilang paglilingkod sa iyo ay maging kalugod-lugod. Sa iyo, Panginoon, nakasalalay ang aming kaligtasan at kinabukasan. Itinataas namin sa iyo ang lungsod ng Dasmariñas at ang mahal naming bayang Pilipinas. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang magiliw, pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa gitid mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, ngunit ka nang mag-ibig, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisig. Sa lagat ng bulok sa siwig, sa langit ang lahat, ang ginagam ko lahat, awit sa paglayang ligawan. Ang isang ng watawat ko ikaw ay nalabili. Ang bituin ng talo niya kailan ang malipag-ibig. Lupa na paralan, lapit ang sinaboy namin sa piling mo. Ang ligaya na ay ang aming mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Dasmariñas, ika'y aming mahal. Uliran kang duyan ng aking buhay. Pag-iisip, iwan karunungan. Sa pag-ubog mo'y nasimulan. Para hapos ang kinabukasan. Tanggay ko'y iyong kasaysayan. Magulong sa mga Dasmariñas, ikalalagay pagkalisan man. Ang paligiran mo'y 525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so deep, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. In 525,600 minutes, how do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to the land, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure life over our man? Truth that she learned, or the way that he cried, bridges he burned, or the way that she died. Start out to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in a life of rest. Remember love, love. Remember love, love. Measuring love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. 525,600 seasons of love. 525,000 moons so deep. 525,600 seasons of love. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife. 525,600 seasons of love. Do you measure a year into life? How about love? Remember love? Love. Remember love? Love. Measuring love.
This is indeed a glorious opportunity for everyone as we recognize the devotion and commitment of schools, school heads, linkages coordinators, and stakeholders as we strive hard discovering heroes.
True enough, unity can only come when there is better coordination and mutual understanding in the society, when there is no friction of thoughts and clash of ideologies.
Our schools, partners, and stakeholders are worthy of all these recognitions and gratitude for the shared commitment, devotion, and hard work in making all our achievements possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gawad Bayanihan 2020. I am Crisaline B. Faustino.
And I'm Mark Joseph Rocomora.
To begin our program, let us give way to our Chief of School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Emmanuel L. Resurreccion, for the opening remarks.
Gawad Bayanihan is very much different this year, but it will never lessen the very reason we are holding it in a different platform due to pandemic. The reason is you, our dear partners, stakeholders, administrators, teachers, and linkages coordinators. You have been steadfast in your commitment to walk with us through and through, despite experiencing personal challenges as well. They say, when someone helps you, when they are in need of help to you, it is not actually help, it's love. Thank you for being our heroes. Thank you for being heroes for more than 3,000 teachers and more than 120,000 learners of the 44 schools in the City Schools Division of Dasmariñas. Today, we honor you as what heroes truly deserve. Few moments from now, we will be revealing our outstanding schools in the area of partnership and linkages. And we will be naming outstanding teachers who, despite of challenges being a teacher in this time, have managed to discharge their roles excellently as either Brigada Eskwela focal person or as ADAPT at school program coordinators. The First Division Partnership Convention, the Gawad Bayanihan, the Discovering Heroes will remain as sustainable efforts of the division to make sure to strengthen its ADAPT school program for the public school under its care. We will walk together until these challenges settle down, and we will come back to the usual scenes we actually miss. Our learners and their smiles, our classroom and its noises, our colleagues and their touch. Welcome to 2020 Gawad Bayanihan. Mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, sir. Transparency, accountability, and shared responsibility are essential in sustaining partnerships and bayanihan. This activity will serve as a venue to recognize the support extended by the partners to the schools and learning centers in the City Schools Division of Dasmariñas.
I agree with that, Sir Joseph. With that, I believe we are all excited to hear inspiring and heartwarming messages from more of our learning leaders. May I call in our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ms. Bernadette Luna.
Today, we make a history as we hold our first ever virtual Gawad Bayanihan. This may be the first, and with prayers, hopefully this will also be the last. We hope that this pandemic ends very soon. To all our partners, stakeholders, school administrators, and teachers, thank you for exemplifying an unprecedented spirit of bayanihan the City of Dasmariñas has ever witnessed. The pandemic may have restricted us to do our usual tasks, but it will never diminish our passion to continuously mold our learners, and it will never stop us from our continuous commitment to deliver quality basic education. Today, we honor our esteemed partners and stakeholders who walk with us in braving the challenges we are facing this year. Thank you for your steadfast contribution and for your overwhelming generosity. May the good Lord bless you more. To all our awardees, my warmest congratulations. Kudos, and keep the fire burning.
Thank you, ma'am. To give this inspiring message and to give us an overview of how the spirit of bayanihan was felt this year, which I must say a very challenging year for our division, which consists of 44 public schools, and for almost all sectors, we are honored to have with us our Schools Division Superintendent, Mr. Celedonio B. Balderas Jr.
Today, we honor our heroes our partners, stakeholders, administrators, teachers, and coordinators. Our very first and hopefully the last virtual Gawad Bayanihan is an understatement of our commitment to continuously innovate the delivery of education and the governance of academia through the assistance of each and everyone in and out of the school community. The pandemic might have set an impression at the onset that scouting support from stakeholders will be more challenging than it has ever been before, because all sectors that usually support the public schools are also affected. It has taught us that generosity can never be underestimated, and most importantly, it has revealed the profound spirit of Bayanihan in DepEd Dasmariñas. As we face the challenges of pandemic, the City Schools Division of Dasmariñas generated a total combined donation worth 183,390,869 pesos, whereas 3,284,500 pesos were support from private partners and 108,106,369 pesos were support from the government partners. On May 18, 2020, we released Discovering Heroes Agenda, enshrined on Division Memorandum Number 88, Series 2020, whereas the different areas were supported as follows: contagion protection for the learners, amounting to 77,350, disinfection and protection materials, 19,416,350 pesos, establishing an in-place mental health program for schools, 370,000 pesos, printing and delivery of self-paced modules, 95,512,619 pesos and 8 centavos, and wider access to internet connections and gadgets, 66,885,000 pesos. Indeed, the different areas of Learning Continuity Plan identified to need stakeholder support were responded with 100% achievement rate. The employed strategies by the division provides an impression of effectiveness, as it has been instrumental in gaining 204.7% worth of generated support compared from the immediate previous year, without counting the individual support received by the 44 public schools, which has surpassed our records throughout history. While health protocols restrict our hands to give some human touch due to the pandemic, it has remained open to extend help to those who need it. Thank you to all our partners and stakeholders, to all our teacher coordinators and schools who will be awarded today. Congratulations. You deserve this recognition more than you think you do. We always thank you for being our arms to work and receive help for our schools. Have a blessed Yuletide season, and may we have a wonderful 2021 ahead of us.
Thank you very much, sir. Indeed, it is our joy as we keep discovering heroes with passion, dedication, and commitment. Also, these groups and people are deserving of recognition. At this moment, let us witness the people behind the success of this year's Bayanihan, and these great men will receive an equally honorable symbol for the steadfast commitment they have given to our 44 public schools. A Division Heroes action figure, which is handcrafted by a local artist from Paete, Laguna. Sir Joseph, have you ever wondered about the names of the iconic figures for our Discovering Heroes campaign to strengthen our Adopt a School program in the division?
I actually find them charming, but I honestly do not know them by name.
Well, this is Super Jenny, and that is Mighty Ross. Combine their names together, and it will be generous. Going back, let us welcome our heroes, our stakeholders, our barangay captains and GPTA officers, represented by their president.
How heartwarming it is to have these partners help us make Bayanihan possible. Moving on, today is also an opportunity for us to recognize our division partners, who will also receive a hallmark. This division Heroes Action Figures. To formally introduce us to the roster of official partners of our division, let us have our Senior Education Program Specialist for Social Mobilization and Networking, Mr. Mark Jason G. Espinosa.
Here are the partners and stakeholders of the City Schools Division of Dasmariñas. Our official partners with signed MOA or MOU are Philippine Children's Ministry Network, DASCA Cable Services Incorporated, Sinag Diwa Volunteers for Mental Health, Dr. Raymond Joseph Valdez of De La Salle University Medical Center, Human Nature Cavite, Grolier International, Library Renewal Partnership, Emilio Aguinaldo College Cavite, Real Life Foundation, College of Education, De La Salle University Dasmariñas. And our stakeholders are City Government of Dasmariñas, headed by Mayor Jennifer A. Barzaga. Office of the 4th District of Cavite, Representative Elpidio F. Barzaga Jr. Federated Parents Teachers Association, City of Dasmariñas Association of Private Schools, City Savings Bank, Juan Meralco Foundations, Philippine Red Cross Cavite Chapter, Greenpeace Philippines, Friendship Builders Foundation Incorporated, and BDO Network Bank. Thank you for walking with us. Thank you for the Bayanihang #Walang Iwanan.
Thank you so much, Sir Mackie. We are privileged to know that there are heroes selflessly and willingly walking with us to achieve a revolutionized public school experience for the learners in DepEd Dasmariñas. Your commitment inspires us to work and help each other better.
We now come to one of the most awaited moments in this afternoon's ceremony, the recognition of schools, partners, and stakeholders.
Brigada Eskwela has been the most awaited event at the onset of every school year, but this year is a bit different. There were policy changes and many restrictions. It is harder this year, but our schools brace themselves and conquer the challenges of successfully implementing Brigada Eskwela this year. To recognize the 2020 Brigada Eskwela, we have the Education Program Specialist 2 of Social Mobilization and Networking, Mr. Miguel R. Melendres.
The Gawad Bayanihan for 2020 Brigada Eskwela goes to participating schools which submitted documentations to the division office as they are. From Cluster 1, under the supervision of Dr. Johnny Jeff I. Marquez and Dr. Virgilio O. Guevara Jr. Dasmariñas Elementary School, Francisco E. Barzaga Integrated High School, Francisco E. Barzaga Memorial School, Sabang Elementary School, Zenaida H. Ganya Memorial School. From Cluster 2, under the supervision of Dr. John G. Nepomuceno, Mrs. Marites O. Manicio, Humayaw Elementary School, Langkaan Elementary School, Piala Elementary School, Edelberto S. Ligaspi Integrated High School, Vicente P. Villanueva Memorial School. From Cluster 3, under the supervision of Dr. Adoracion P. De Los Santos, Mr. Julius C. Reyes, Delphine J. Haranilla Elementary School, Malinta Elementary School, New Era Elementary School, New Era National High School, New Era Senior High School. From Cluster 4, under the supervision of Dr. Crisaldo A. Velas and Mr. Alejo S. Filio Jr. Burol Elementary School, Congressional Integrated High School, Dasmariñas West National High School, Ramona S. Terona Memorial School. From Cluster 5, under the supervision of Dr. Emily L. Belaño and Mr. Noel Ansiado, Dasmariñas Integrated High School, San Miguel Elementary School, Sultan Esmael Elementary School. From Cluster 6, under the supervision of Dr. Telma B. Bueno and Dr. Fragilin B. Rafael, Dasmariñas North National High School, Dr. Jose P. Rizal Elementary School, Dr. Jose P. Rizal Senior High School. From Cluster 7, under the supervision of Mr. Vic B. Bilador and Mrs. Leilani B. Adaw, Paliparan Elementary School, Paliparan 2 Integrated High School, Salawag Elementary School, Salawag National High School. From Cluster 8, under the supervision of Mr. Joel D. Salazar and Dr. Cesar Chester O. Relieve, Paliparan 3 Elementary School, Paliparan National High School, Paliparan 3 Senior High School, Pintong Gubat Elementary School. Cluster 9, under the supervision of Dr. Jessie A. Layugan and Mrs. Rowena R. Cariaga, Bautista Elementary School, Sampaloc Elementary School, San Nicolas Elementary School, and Santa Cruz Elementary School. And to complete the clusters, Cluster 10, under the supervision of Mr. Michael P. de Guzman and Mr. Antonio P. Faustino Jr. Dasmariñas East Integrated High School, Pag-asa National High School, Santa Cristina Elementary School, and Victoria Reyes Elementary School. Thank you and congratulations to all the public schools district supervisors, school heads, ASP coordinators, Brigada Eskwela coordinators, and the whole school community.
To give special awards to ASP cluster focal persons, we have with us again our Senior Education Program Specialist, Mr. Mark Jason Espinosa.
The Social Mobilization and Networking Unit appreciates the efforts of all our school linkages coordinators. This is how we call both our ASP coordinators and Brigada Eskwela school focal persons. Nevertheless, there were 9 who have exhibited marvelous leadership and took on a role of being their respective clusters' focal persons. We would like to honor our ASP cluster focal persons, and each of them will receive a plaque of recognition. And they are, from Cluster 1, Mr. TJ S. Ramirez. From Cluster 2, Mr. Jordan Aurea. From Cluster 3, Ms. Ruth L. Enriquez. From Cluster 4, Mrs. Noemi A. Marcera. From Cluster 6, Mr. John Henry P. Legaspi. From Cluster 7, Mr. Marjay A. Matila. From Cluster 8, Mr. Richard F. Fonte. From Cluster 9, Mrs. Marife S. Calupad. And from Cluster 10, Ms. Mariel P. Topacio. Thank you for your service and congratulations.
To recognize schools with the highest donations received for the year 2020, we have our Administrative Officer 5, Ms. Mirna C. Reformado. For the spirit of transparency, our schools have been devoted to regular report their generated donation, whether in kind, in cash, or through service on our reporting platforms, which includes DPDS and Brigada Escuela Form 5. Here are the top 3 schools that made a remarkable performance in generating support from partners and stakeholders for the year 2020. With a total of combined donations worth 1,067,677, on third place, Edilberto S. Legazpi Integrated High School, with a total of combined donation worth of 1,222,056 pesos and 20 centavos, on second place, Salawag Elementary School. And on the first place, generating a total combined donation worth 1,962,704, the Gawad Bayanihan for the school with the highest donations received for FY 2020 goes to Paliparan 3 Senior High School. Congratulations, everyone!
To recognize schools with most numbers of partnership engagement for FY 2020 Senior High School Immersion Program, we have our Education Program Supervisor and Senior High School Coordinator, Ms. Leilani V. Adaw.
To effectively achieve the prescribed competencies that our learners in the senior high school expect to acquire, schools offering this program are prompted with the challenge to look for partners such as companies and other institutions that would help them to further develop the skills of senior high school students by providing them with actual experiences and exposures through work immersion program. With honor, I am now presenting the secondary schools with most numbers of partners for senior high school work immersion program. On the third place, with a total of 12 declared and documented partners is Congressional Integrated High School. On the second place, with a total of 15 declared and documented partners is New Era Senior High School. And on the first place, having 27 declared and documented partners, the Gawad Bayanihan for school with most numbers of partnership engagement for senior high school work immersion program goes to Paliparan 3 Senior High School. Congratulations!
To break the ice and to make us more excited today, we are privileged to have these people to give us an intermission number. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome once again Dasmariñas City Teachers Choral.
Halika na, umikit-limutin ang problema. Hinalik ang basta tayo'y magkasama, laging mayroong umaga, kaya na magsilang ng araw, mayroon ang liwanag sa ating pagkaharap. Gumising na, karoon ng mga sinailan. Tumagiging basta tayo'y magkasama, laging mayroong umaga, ngayon lang ang sila ng araw, mayroon ang liwanag sa ating pagkaharap. Sabihin natin basta tayo'y magkasama, laging mayroong umaga, ngayon lang ang sila ng araw, mayroon ang liwanag sa ating pagkaharap.
Thank you, DCTC. Moving forward, let us continue awarding and giving recognition to these deserving groups and people. To reveal to us the top 10 private individual partners and top 10 institution stakeholders, let us welcome our Education Program Supervisor, School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Leticia T. Lopez.
For the first time in the history of our division office, we have ranked and we will give recognition to our partners and stakeholders who have contributed so we can effectively deliver our mission of bringing education to every Dasmariñeño. With esteem and gratitude, it is my honor to present to you our top private individual stakeholders. On the 10th place, Engineer Nelson Q. Remulia. On the 9th place, Board Member Florencio de la Cuesta Jr. On the 8th place, Gabino C. Mercado. On the 7th place, Micaela R. Tamonan. On the 6th place, Nictolen C. Rofila Jr. On the 5th place, Mo Han Kim. On the 4th place, Mr. Vale Incabo. On the 3rd place, Commodore Amado A. Sanglay. On the 2nd place, John Wraith. And on the first place, Mr. Victor Asuncion and Mrs. Angela P. Asuncion. And at this point, we will now honor our top 10 institutional stakeholders, and they are: on the 10th place, Rotary Club of Metro Dasmariñas. On the 9th place, Philippine Children's Ministries Network. On the 8th place, Sydenham Laboratories Incorporated. On the 7th place, Omia Mineral Philippines Incorporated. On the 6th place, Artisim. On the 5th place, Tai and Chun. On the 4th place, Grolier International. On the 3rd place, Metrobank GT Foundation. On the 2nd place, De La Salle University Dasmariñas. And on the 1st place, the City Government of Dasmariñas. Thank you and congratulations, dear heroes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We are honored to have in our midst a woman who is known for her dedication, passion, and commitment. To give us an acceptance message, help me welcome the woman behind the success of Dasmariñas, the ever-supportive and outstanding leader of this magnificent city. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Mayor of the City of Dasmariñas, Honorable Jennifer Austria Barzaga.
It is with great pride that I receive this award on behalf of the City Government of Dasmariñas. Together with all our city officials, I am privileged to partner with the hardworking men and women of our Department of Education Division Office in ensuring that in the delivery of basic education, no one gets left behind, even in these challenging times. I also extend my warm greetings to all the other modern-day heroes who make the job of our educators a little bit easier. With the spirit of bayanihan, we will always overcome. Again, thank you Department of Education Dasmariñas. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you so much, Honorable Jennifer Barzaga. We are now heading to the most awaited awards for this ceremony. We will now be announcing the most innovative partnerships program from our elementary and secondary schools. This will be given to us by our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ms. Bernadette Luna.
In order to entice more partners to partake in our efforts of revolutionizing the public school experience of learners in DepEd Dasmariñas, our schools have initiated different programs to intensify the campaign of both the Adapa School program and the Brigada Eskwela program. With much excitement, I am privileged to announce the most innovative partnerships programs both in the elementary and secondary. For the elementary level, the 3rd place goes to Francisco E. Barzaga Memorial School for their program Project Livelihood, SPED Transition Workshop. The 2nd place goes to New Era Elementary School for their program Nutrinam. And the Gawad Bayanihan for the elementary school with most innovative partnerships programs goes to Vicente P. Villanueva Memorial School for their program Shines. Now, for the secondary level, the 3rd place goes to Dasmariñas North National High School for their program Module Mo, Hatid Ko. The 2nd place goes to Congressional Integrated High School for their program Payong Kapatid. And the Gawad Bayanihan for the secondary school with most innovative partnerships program goes to Congressional Integrated High School for their program, Heroes Within.
To recognize our Brigada Escuela focal persons and to reveal the most outstanding Brigada Escuela school focal persons for this year, let us welcome the Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Gemma G. Cortez.
It is with great pride to honor our teachers who play courageously and carry out effectively the role of being the key player in their respective school during the very demanding yet meaningful season of Brigada Escuela. Ladies and gentlemen, our Brigada Escuela school focal persons. At this point, we will be giving recognition for the Brigada Escuela school focal persons who have exceptionally performed their duties in the special assignment entrusted to them. After thorough deliberation of their submitted nominations and upon reaching the minimum score set for this award, these are this year's most outstanding Brigada Escuela school focal persons. On the second place, Miss Vanessa V. Bumanlag of New Era Elementary School. And the Gawad Bayanihan for the most outstanding Brigada Escuela school focal person goes to Mr. Servoy O. Cadavedo of Vicente P. Villanueva Memorial School. Congratulations! May your victory serves as inspiration to everyone, especially to your fellow Brigada Escuela school focal persons.
Our ASP coordinators are worthy of recognition as well. With that, we will be giving special awards for ASP coordinators, and we will reveal the most outstanding Adopt a School Program Coordinator, which will be delivered by the Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Emmanuel Resurrection.
Adopt a School Program is one-of-a-kind campaign of the Department of Education that is empowered by Republic Act 8525, granting 150% tax incentive based on the amount donated by the private partner to a public school adherent to documentary requirements as by the said law. Nevertheless, we acknowledge the beauty of this program will be left inutile if not for the teachers who seamlessly work to promote and mainstream their campaign to assist in the development of your respective school. It is with gratitude and honor to present to you the Adopt a School Program coordinators of our 44 public schools. The third place goes to Miss Ruth L. Enriquez of Delphin J. Harganilla Elementary School. The second place goes to Mr. Sir Boy O. Cadabedo of Vicente P. Villanueva Memorial School. And the Gawad Bayanihan for the most outstanding Adapt a School Program Coordinator goes to Miss Elsa E. Tolentino of Salawag Elementary School. Congratulations!
Finally, the moment we are all looking forward to. We are about to know the most outstanding school in partnerships for the elementary and secondary level. To announce the winners, we have our school's division superintendent, Mr. Celedonio D. Balderas Jr.
Back in 2010, Brother Armin Luistro, FSC, during his term, set the challenges for the principals, which includes to serve as direct link to the community, who will open the door for more stakeholders to invest in public education, to be able to engage the local decision makers, the private sector, the non-government organizations, so that they can be our partners in achieving our school improvement plans. After thorough deliberation of the panel composed of Mr. Wilson Centeno, Mr. Joel D. Salazar, and Mr. Mark Jason Espinosa, of their submitted nominations, and upon reaching the minimum score set for this award, it is my honor to present the most outstanding schools in partnerships. For elementary level, the third place goes to Langkaan Elementary School. The second place goes to Vicente P. Villanueva Memorial School. And the Gawad Bayanihan for the most outstanding elementary school in partnerships goes to Salawag Elementary School. Congratulations. Now for the secondary level. The second place goes to Congressional Integrated High School. And the Gawad Bayanihan for the most outstanding secondary school in partnerships goes to Paliparan Free Senior High School. Congratulations.
Congratulations to everyone. May we always keep our fire ignited as we maintain partnerships and bayanihan. To give us a closing message, may we call in our very supportive and passionate education program supervisor, School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Leticia T. Lopez.
Great afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the top management of DepEd Dasma, under the able stewardship of our school's division superintendent, Sir Don Balderas Jr., assisted of course by our ASDS, Bernadette T. Luna, I am delighted to signal the conclusion of the first part of our partnership convention, the 2020 Gawad Bayanihan virtual awarding ceremonies, which highlighted the recognition of exemplary leadership of our school principals and performance of our elementary and secondary schools and focal persons in terms of partnerships, and give due recognition, especially to the top private individual stakeholders. This new innovative virtual awarding ceremonies is spearheaded by the Social Mobilization and Networking Senior Education Program Specialist, Sir Mark Jason Espinosa, and Education Program Specialist, Sir Miguel Melendres, is under direct supervision of our SGOD Chief, Dr. Emmanuel Resurrection. It has been so well received that it has been given the division an opportunity to scale up the event to a wider community and be even more inclusive. COVID-19 might be today's supervillain, but it does not deter our real-life heroes from doing their part tirelessly, working hard with school heads, teachers, and parents as well. How we thrive on this battle will greatly rely on our capacity to learn from experience and how we remain committed to the highest humanitarian values. Finally, we salute you all for continuously putting your lives on the line despite risks and uncertainties. Hence, these efforts must not be overlooked or forgotten. Mabuhay ang mga bayani ng DepEd Dasmariñas sa panahon ng pandemya.
On behalf of the City Schools Division of Dasmariñas, once again, we would like to extend our felicitations to all our winners and warmest gratitude to all our partners and stakeholders. Thank you for being partners in molding productive citizens of the land.
I am Mark Joseph Rocomora.
And I am Crisaline Faustino. The best of luck and mabuhay. Good day, Dasmariñeños!